Here at the FayWhat Show, we need to help my gay boys. They are the blood that runs through my veins. And in our segment called Dear FayWhat, I provide my expert lesbian knowledge and my vast experience as a living, breathing gay boy in a lesbian's body to help my fellow gay boys. This week, Pup-Torn in Plantation sent me an email. Dear FayWhat, my ex and I broke up 6 months ago, but we still share custody of our dog. And honestly, that pup is the only reason we talk. Every handoff feels like ripping off a Band-Aid. Do I cut contact and risk losing time with my fur baby, or keep seeing my ex and risk losing my sanity? Signed, Pup-Torn in Plantation. This has to happen a lot, right? This has to happen a lot in our community. I mean, because like a lot of us love our pets more than we love our significant others, which is why shit happens, you know? Like, what do you do in this situation, Dre?
My advice in this situation, I just went through a breakup like 8 months ago, and same situation. I had a bird, he had a bird, and I grew very fond of his bird. I still miss him to this day, but I was going over there to see the bird, but it just, like you said, is ripping off a Band-Aid. You just have to cut it off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can find another pet. I know it's not easy to replace, but in this case, if you're talking about your sanity, you know, it's much more, your mental health is much more important than, you know, anything else. So put that first, and I would just cut ties. It sucks.
Yeah.
You'll get through the pain, you'll get over it, but that's the best thing to do in life.
And it'll hurt, and I get
hurt.
it. And with the kind of bird that you're talking about, right? Because he's talking about an African blue.
African gray.
A gray.
Yeah.
African gray that they live like 100 years,
60
okay?
years.
So I think that's more, I'm not saying that one is more important than the other, right? But that is a hell of a bigger commitment, right? When you get this bird, you know that this bird lives 60 years. So you've got to say, okay, if I don't live 60 years, I've got to make sure this bird has somewhere to go.
They're demanding.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a little more, I think. But still, like, I did the whole shared pet thing, okay? Once with a cat, okay? And let me tell you, it got old real fast, okay?
Real, yeah.
Mind you, every time she dropped off the cat, we had sex, and then we leave rescuing pets. It is what it is. But like Dre said, you got to get another pet. You got to say goodbye to this pet. It hurts like a Band-Aid. It hurts, but know that the pet is taken care of, right?
Yeah.
That is first and foremost. The pet has a loving home with your ex-partner, right? You know they're a good parent.
Good,
you got
yeah.
the pet together, and you have to say you're done, because again, like Dre said, your mental health has to be more important than this situation.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
No
I
way
mean,
around it.
and however you want to do, you could be the person that says, F this, I'm keeping the pet. I want nothing else to do
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah.
Peace out. You know what I
Is
mean?
there a buyout option? Hey, can I buy you out on the dog? I don't know. Can I buy you out on the? In my case, I couldn't buy out on the bird. But yeah, you got to cut that pain off for you to move on, because you can't move on if that's still in your life.
Yeah.
That's still something that's visiting, entering. It's not good for your moving on chi. That's not a thing. I just made that up.
No,
It's
but
not
I
good.
love that. Moving on chi.
Moving on
I know
chi.
that's going to be a hashtag
Moving
now that
on
you said
chi.
it. Moving
Yeah.
on chi.
Yeah.
Moving on chi.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
Did
rap
I just
song.
try to sing that? Oh,
You did.
God, I
It's-
did.
it's-
It's you.
It's okay.
It's you. You make me think that I can belt out a
It's okay.
line.
Maybe it's more of a rap thing.
You think?
Moving on. I should
Moving on chi.
better. We'll figure it out.
But not. All right. Well, keep writing and sending your questions over to FayWhat@happeningout.com, because we love to help in any way, shape, or form. And this is an important conversation for our LGBTQ+ community. Help us tell these important stories.